Alright guys, NP, चलते रहे. Yes, they're behind that bush. Pick up the nade. Yes. But से headshot, yes! Well done team. Play to OP. GG guys, GG. Addictive, isn't it? Well, Battleground Mobile India isn't all just fun and games, you know. There is proper game strategy and teamwork behind every good win. Your performance is super important because there's a team effort at play. So my fellow gamers out there, want to get better at playing BGMI? Here are a few tips and tricks to get you there. Let's start. Study the map to improve map awareness. Guys, a very important thing. Know the space to know your game. One of the most basic things that you can do in BGMI is to study the map that you play on. It really helps, trust me. Identify less crowded locations to drop and then move on to high conflict zones and spots where you get great positioning. When you become aware of all the nuances of the map now, you can create strategies to move around the map safely and set up flanks as well during intense gunfights. Moving with one objective in mind is way better than just moving around aimlessly until the zone closes or until you find an enemy to hit. If you move around the map with no purpose, you may find yourself in a bad position where you are being surrounded by your enemies. So don't let that happen. Know your map and get better at the game. Engage in gunfights when you have higher chances of winning. Like I said, strategy is everything. In shooters like BGMI, survival is often the highest priority. You cannot win a match if your character dies during a bad push. Always keep an eye on how much health and armor you have and make sure that your squad mates do the same. If you have won an intense gunfight with a squad, you may want to take cover and heal up instead of moving on to another engagement. If you don't have enough healing items for your squad, prioritize looking for bandages, medkits, and first aid kits over finding other enemies and weapons. As the saying goes, sometimes defense is the best form of attack. Keep that in mind in the game as well. Be mindful of your positioning. Your positioning in BGMI can make or break a gunfight, trust me. You should always get into engagements where you have an easy escape route in case the fight isn't going your way. I mean, often that happens, right? Thodi na we win all the fights. If you are standing in an open field fading shots with an enemy squad, you have higher chances of losing since you're completely exposed to the enemy. Don't let that happen. Along with these, another squad can patiently wait for you and your enemy to finish dueling so they can get an easy cleanup. You should always try to get into gunfights from cover and have an escape route in mind if your enemy squad is winning. Learn to move cover and use cover better. Remember, this is not a Bollywood movie, so cover is important. If you are pushing an enemy with your squad or solo, always try to move from cover to cover. You can use cover to peek shoot, which allows you to deal with damage at will and take less damage in return. Along with these, try to find head glitch spots on the map behind boxes or other structures where you can crouch to hide and stand up to shoot. You have much better chances of winning gunfights if you use cover efficiently. And guys, bonus tip from gamer to gamer. You can pull players out of cover by throwing grenades. Say a squad is hiding inside a house. That's the time that you can throw grenades from the window instead of pushing through the door and getting shot by a whole squad hard scoping and waiting for you. Grenades have much better chances of killing enemies or pulling them out of cover in such situations. So make use of those grenades. Understand weapon ranges for different weapons. Guys, it is pretty obvious that you use sniper rifles for long range, auto rifles for mid range, and shotguns, well, for short range. Your loadout should have weapons that are designed for different ranges. For instance, if you are planning to carry an auto rifle, you should pair it with a sniper rifle to cover both long and mid-range as well. Besides this, you also need to understand what range you can fight at. For example, if you're running an auto rifle and shotgun, you should avoid engaging with an enemy with a sniper rifle who's challenging from far away. So guys, make sure you're properly equipped. Use the right rifles for the right fights and wars. And that was the video, guys. The next time you play BGMI with your team, make sure they are chanting your name with the OP tag. There isn't any feeling better than winning with a team. Trust me. Have fun while you're at it, and hey, let me know if there are some tips you'd like to help me out with. Gamer to gamer, let's play a game or two together someday. What's it? Until then, keep watching this space for more such content and share your thoughts on this video.